Are you a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Griswold gang, what's up? Welcome back. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. Thank you guys for being here today and joining me. If you are new to the channel, new to the Strat, new to trading or struggling in trading, guys, this channel is going to change the way that you guys trade in the stock market. The first thing you have to do, go down below, click that subscribe button, and then hit that bell. That bell is the important part. It gives you the notifications for when I send out the videos, just like this one every single day. This is a review video from the watch list that I sent out yesterday, okay, for today's plays on July 6th. So in this video, I'm going to go over AMD and PFE, so Advanced Micro Devices and Pfizer. If you want, you can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can ask me questions there. You can DM me there. Follow along with me there. I send out tweets during the day for possible setups. And yeah, if you feel silly about asking a question, the DM is the place to ask, okay? But don't feel silly. Ask away. I will answer it. I will never make fun of you guys for asking a question for you guys trying to learn. Okay, two other things. Number one, this platform right here that we use to do this video, to look at the charts, is called TradingView. If you guys are new to TradingView, you've never used it before, you can go in the description below. There's a link there. If you click on that link, it will give you a 30-day trial period for TradingView. If you decide to use it, there are 3 subscriptions you can choose from, and you will get up to $30 off of that subscription if you decide to purchase it, okay? So the link is down below. You can click on it and you get that free 30-day trial. Number 2, I like to keep this stuff free for you guys, free of charge. I want you guys to keep your money in your pockets. The way to do that, when the advertisers put those videos on, let them roll through. I know it sucks and I know it's annoying, but those videos lets me keep this stuff on here for you guys for free, okay? Lets me keep the videos for free and all the information I put out for free, okay? So I appreciate that. I've also got some stuff in the works. We're looking at doing some one-on-ones with people, a Strat indicator that I'm having created with a bunch of this stuff all incorporated into one indicator for you guys, and a bunch of other stuff, okay? So stay tuned for that. But let's get started on this review. I took 2 trades today. One was AMD, one was Pfizer. One worked, one did not. Okay, so let's go take a look at AMD. This is the one that did not. And actually, you know what, guys? AMD did work. I just kind of... I didn't do what the candlesticks told me to do. And I tell you guys that all the time. I didn't follow the rules. I was hoping, to be honest. And I was looking for more. And greed is a stinky cologne. And sometimes it'll get you. Okay, so AMD, I called this out yesterday. We had a 2 down. This bar right here was the bar from Tuesday, okay? So we had a 2 down that finished green. I said probabilities are when we have that 2 down that finished green that we are going to trend back to the upside. And what happened, we broke through that trigger line that we marked out and we hit targets and beyond, although this portion here didn't happen until later on in the day. Okay, so let's go look back on the 5-minute chart to see what happened here. And you're going to see that we triggered through this yellow line. Okay, we'll hop back to the 5. We'll go back to the open, 7:30 my time. I'm still here. Let's just move back. Man, there we go. Okay, coming to 7:30 here, right there. Okay, the very first 5-minute bar, guys. It took less than 5 minutes, okay? We opened, we went up, we hit targets, and we came back all the way down. And I got stopped out because I didn't take profit. And I'm just going to hop down to the 1 minute to show you guys exactly what happened, okay, and how it happened. So let me just rewind here because we are now at noon. There we go. Start of the 6th. And it happened very quickly. It was in like 4 minutes that this trade materialized at the start of the day. And there was multiple times I could have taken profit. And I thought, I'll just wait. And it's okay. Like, it's okay to lose trades, guys. It's not the end of the world. Should I have taken profit? Yes. Is it the end of the world that I didn't? No, it's not. It's only one trade, and you can't let it get to you, okay? So, now we're on the 1 minute chart. Sorry it took so long. We're on the 1 minute chart here, okay? So, we opened up in this very first minute. I could have taken profits. I could have, and I didn't. Okay? So, we opened, we came down, and then we came back up and hit targets. Okay? And I should have taken profits, and this would have been my stop, and I would have been out of that trade with a gain. Okay? And I think up in this range, we were at $1.44. So I bought in at $1.30, so it was 14 cents. It wasn't a great return, but it was a return in itself rather than a loss. Okay, so again, we break up, hit targets, and then we came back down, and I thought, well, let's see what happens. Okay, so we ended up closing here, and then we opened here, came back down a little bit more, and then we started trending back up. Okay, and I hit targets a second time while I was still holding this thing, and I didn't learn from the first one. And now, let's be cognizant here. This is only 2 minutes of the day, the first 2 minutes of the day. So I thought we went up and we came back. Then we went up, and I could have taken targets again in that second minute, and I didn't. And then we came back and closed. And then a third time, we came up and we shot up, and I'm like, man, I should take profits here, but let's see what happens. And I thought, let's see what happens. And I didn't take profits. And then we opened, and we came back down, and we had this inside bar. And it was at this point where I thought, well, okay, if we break to the inside bar and go up, then I can start taking profits. If we come down, then I'm out of the trade, and it's not a big deal. So, yes, it sucks that I lost money, very little, and yes, it sucks that I didn't take the money when I had it. Fix It Phil on Twitter, he always says, see money, take money. That's his hashtag, see money, take money. And I didn't do that. So we break down below this inside bar, and I sold, I think 128 is where I sold. So it was a 2 cent loss. It's not a big deal, but I had 4 opportunities in 4 minutes to take profit at the target. And I'll always tell you guys this. I'm going to go back to the daily chart. I always tell you guys this, like, take your profits. Just take it. Even if you have to take some of it, or if you only have one contract, take all of it. Do like Phil does. See money, take money. And I failed to do that. And I didn't follow my rules, and I got stung. And you could have jumped in this later in the day when it re-triggered, sure. I'm not usually trading this late in the day, so I wouldn't have. And yeah, like I said, yeah, it sucks, but my stops were where I needed them to be. And that is what it is, and it's fine that I lost, and we move on to the next one, okay? So PFE was the other one that I took, and this one was a good trade on Pfizer, so it did the same thing. And I just want to mention something, like, it sucks to see when people, comment or tweet that, I'm getting crushed here, I'm getting ruined. The reason that's happening is because you're not putting your stops, and you're doing exactly what I did, and you're hoping that thing goes higher. Instead of taking that 10 or 15% because it's only 10 or 15%, you're hoping that it trends up higher, and sometimes it just doesn't. It hits the targets and it comes back. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, the candlesticks tell you guys exactly what to do. So they tell us when to buy, and they tell us when to sell. Okay, that's why we set these triggers and these targets. So we set our trigger here to buy, we set our target here to sell. And I told you guys in the video yesterday that it's okay It's okay to sell somewhere within this range if you have the profit. And like Fix It Phil says, see money, take money. Okay, so let's take a look at Pfizer here, PFE. And I told you guys about this trade yesterday, showing you this 2 down red. Okay, and I told you guys that the color doesn't matter. Probabilities if it's green are higher, but realistically the color doesn't matter. A 2-2 reversal can still happen on this. And that's why I had it and I left it on the list. And sure enough, what happened, we went through the trigger and we hit targets. Okay, and the day, the week, the month, and the quarterly were all green. Okay, so let's hop down to the 5-minute. We'll see how this trade played out. And I sold twice here, and it ran to 100%. And I didn't get the 100%. I got an average of 24. Okay, so I sold it 2 separate times. Once because I had profit at about 48%. And then another time when we reversed, and that was it. And I was out of the trade, and I was completely fine with it. Okay, and you guys have to understand that and be that way as well. So again, here we are in the 5-minute chart. This is the first 5-minute bar of the day. We opened here, and we ran straight up through that trigger and up into this range. And once we hit this range, guys, this was a 48% play. I'm not passing up 48%. Okay, I don't care if we hit targets or not. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, what matters to me is that I can make 48% on a trade in less than 5 minutes. That's what matters to me. If it runs to 100, great. Good for anybody who stayed in. I will take that 48% every single time. Okay, because I don't know what's going to happen on the next candle. The targets tell us that yes, we should hit targets, but it doesn't always happen that way. And there are plenty of examples in the watch list where it didn't happen that way. Okay, so again, I took profits here at 48%. We came back down. Then we came back up again, and I thought if we hit that target, that's where my next profit is. But we didn't hit that target. We fell short of it. Okay, so that target was here. We stopped here at this second green line at the bottom, and we came back down. And then off of this 5-minute bar, we crossed on a 2-2 reversal. And at that point, I said, you know what? I'll take my money. And like Fix It Phil says, take money, see money, take money. Okay? So I ended up getting out of this trade overall with 24%. And I will take 24% every single day because 24% over 5 trading days is 125%. It's not exactly, but you know where I'm coming from. So if you traded with $1,000 every day, you'll double that in 5 days if you got that 25% every single day. More than double it, okay? That's all I'm saying. Doesn't mean you have to trade with that $1,000 every single day, but those small little base hits, guys, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40%, they add up in the long run. And if you're looking for those bangers, those 100% plays, and you're hoping, like I did on AMD, you're going to get crushed, okay? You're going to get crushed. Especially if you don't have stop losses in place and you're hoping. Hoping is not a way to trade. We want to trade what we see. We see that 48%, you should take it. You see it hit that first target, you should take it because the candlesticks are telling you exactly what to do. Sarah Strat Sniper played Neo yesterday. And Neo, like she said, was only a 1-minute play. She was in it and she was out of it in 1 minute because it triggered, hit targets, and it was done. Okay, so you got to take your money at your targets. And I show the losers on here as well for you guys so you guys can know and learn. Like, I make those mistakes too. Okay, so if you're getting wrecked in your trades, take a look at where your stop losses are. Make sure if you're a small account and you can't afford or you're not, you're nervous about losing a lot, make that trigger your stop loss. You break through it and it comes back down, get out. Okay, maybe it runs 100%, maybe not, but eventually you'll hit these plays where you come up and run and hit these 50%ers. And then those 5 and 10% losses don't matter, okay? Because you're gaining it back plus on all of these trades where it's breaking through off the trigger in the morning, okay? So that's the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Hope you learned something. You can go back and look on the review playlist. There's a ton of these for you guys to look at and see how to manage your trades, Okay, make sure you're following me on Twitter. Subscribe down below. Don't forget about the link for TradingView if you need it. Watch the ads and stay tuned in July. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. We're looking to release that indicator for you guys. Okay, and a couple of other really great things like the one-on-ones that we talked about, and possibly some text alerts for you guys, okay? So it's not always coming through Twitter. But thanks for watching, guys. We will see you on the next one, and take care. Bye-bye.